Hello there, you are still tuned in to Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Choma Innocent. We interrupt to bring you live update analysis from our TV station Voice of the People television as we continue Nigeria Decides 2023. Stay with us.
Rejected. Something. Okay, let's get. Okay, and 19614. Yeah. 1908041515. Zero 5 3272.
The problem is that the total that he has is different from what we are getting with our addition. So we are just trying to check.
Sorry, I've seen the error. That 1000 is 14, not 1414. Yes, yeah. Party is NNPP. 14.
Why don't you go through all of them again?
Is 34790. So rejected food. 313. Rejected food 313. Then the total vote cast 35103.
Thank you very much. Thank you also for your patience.
Yes, we have a case where the papers malfunctioned along the line, and we told the polling officers told that we had papers for them, but they were becoming rowdy and they insisted that they will continue voting, and because we do not want crisis, we allowed them to do that. And after the election as well, we let them see the consequences of their insistence on that. And all the parties then agree that the vote for that place should be zero for all parties. And then it's recorded accordingly. Yes. Okay. Okay, so let me give you. So the registrar is Abomiti 08 and the unit is Elton Village 039. So it's 118. 118.
Any comments, please? Question, comment,
Please, we humbly request that who takes the result of a fair game because we are going to see figures. Please, we humbly request.
Okay, you want us to take the results of the
Thank you, ma'am.
Just once. And then
Okay. Party A 10. Party AA 23. Party AAC 10. Party ADC 100. Party ADP 95. Party APC 29614. Party APM 1 08. Party BP 04. Party LP 1515. Party NNP 14. NNPP. Party NRM 05. Party PDP 3272. Party SDP 71. Party YPP 06. Party ZLP 24. Total valid post 34790. Rejected 313. Total vote cast 35103.
Thank you very much. In the absence of comments and questions, please submit your questions, and we have again at the next to present. Again, please move forward. Please sit down, introduce yourself, and present yourself.
My name is Professor Sunday Adeyemo, Professor of Science Education, University of Lagos.
I'm Adebanjo Olupelu, Electoral Officer at the local government.
That I am the local government officer for Agege local government. The elections were keenly contested. The elections were keenly contested by parties. Of registered voters 365,885. 365,885. Number of accredited voters 48998. 48998. This are the votes by voting parties. 38 57. 38 57. 38 41. 41. 38 AC 27. 27. 38 DC 235. 235. 38 DP 149. 149. 38 PC 38 845, 845. Party APM, 41, 41. Party APP, 14, 14. Party BP, 21, 21. Party LP, 8486, 8486. Party NNPP, 70, 70. Party NRN, 15, 15. Party PDP, 3176, 3176. Party SDP, 8, 8. Party YPP, 11, 11. Party CLP, 88, 88. Total valid votes, 48284, 48284. Rejected votes, 687, 687. Total vote cast, 48964, 48964.
I think we are just at the point, is it? Please start again. Thank you very much. Can they also call the name of the party? The number of votes.
Party A, 57. Party A, 57. Party AA, 41, 41. Party AAC, 27. Party AAC, 27. Party ADC, 235. Party ADC, 235. Party ADP, 149. Party ADP, 149. Party ABC, 35845. Party
Please, what
Say now. Professor.
APC.
Professor.
What's the score, please? APC.
35845.
Please go on.
Party ATM, 41. Party APM, 41. Party AVP, 14. Party APP, 14. Party BP, 21. Party BP, 21. Party LP, 8486. Party LP, 8486. Party NNPP, 70. Party NNPP, 70. Party NRN, 15. Party NRN, 15. Party PDP, 3176. Party PDP, 3176.
I only appeal that we put our phone on the silence mode. I only appeal. Please, you are distracting everyone.
Party SDP, 8. Party SDP, 8. Party YP, 1-1. Party YPP 1-1. Party ZLP 8-8. Party ZLP 8-8. Total valid votes 48284. 48284. Rejected votes 680. 680. 0. Total vote cast 48964. 48964. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please, do you have information on the total PVC collection?
No, it's not part of the song.
Okay. Thank you very much. Comments and questions, please. Rejected vote is 680. 680. 608. The total number of connected PVC 295. Those 296 of collected PVCs. There are no questions, there are no comments on the presentation from Agege. Thank you very much. Let me use this opportunity to introduce and recognize the presence of the Comptroller, Nigeria Immigration Service, Mr. Daiko. Welcome, sir. And I have the Sector Commander FRS, ably represented by Mr. Lucas.
Local government. My name Akponjoto Alfred Ejatomekwe. Akponjoto Ejatomekwe. Electoral officer. I'm going to be defending. Madam Chairman, can I continue? The result of the election heard on the 18th of March 2023. Total number of registration voters for Akeromi Ifelodu. Registered voter were 394,918. 394,918. Total number of accredited voters. 64,230. 64,230. Vote for each party. Party A 64. 64. Party A 64. Party AA 33. 33. Party AAC 45. 45. Party ADC 213. 213. Party APP 140. 140. Party APC 39798. 39798. Party APM 7373. Party APP 1515. Party BP 4040. Party LP 19821. 19821. Party NMPP 121. NMPP 121. Party NRM 1919. Party PDP 2607. 2607. Party SDP 11. Party YPP 19. Party ZLP 181. 181. Total valid votes 63200. Okay, 63200. 63200. Rejected vote 1030. 1030. Yeah. Total vote cast 64230.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, please.
Yes, there are some areas where we have overvoting. So, and there are some areas where we have people that came to disrupt the election. So, and that was why we have that cancellation number to be that number. I mean, rejected vote to be that number. Thank you.
Please, did you record any score for this census? For the polling that were cancelled?
Yeah, no scores. If we have overvoting, is cancelled.
It's 0.
0.
Did you write 0?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. The professor is.
Yes.
You know that 0 is.
It's a value too. It's a value.
Thank you very much.
So, I think we'll do back.
Professor Emeritus.
Bring it forward as the next person, please. It is different from absent. That's why we do 0 when it is 0. And after Ikeja, local governments get benefits. Ikeja, please. Yes, please do that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ikeja, please introduce yourself.
Good afternoon. I am Professor Mohammed Olawale Akim Amda of Department of Metallurgical Materials Engineering, University of Lagos. I am the local government collation officer for the governorship election held in Ikeja local government area. I am here with my electoral officer. Good afternoon, everyone. I am the electoral officer for Ikeja local government. Summary of results for the governorship election held in Ikeja local government area on March 18, 2023. Number of registered voters 339,879. 339,879. Number of accredited voters 51,199. 51,199. Votes earned by the parties. Party A 037. Yes, 037. Party AA 012. 012. Party AAC 021. 021. Party ADC 310. 310. Party ADP 109. 109. Party APC 32273. 32273. Total valid votes 49899. 49899. Rejected votes 686. 686. Total votes cast 50585. 50585. Those are the results.
Thank you very much, Prof.
We have
cancellations.
Yes, we have 3 cancellations. We have one at GRA Police Barrack, Ward 9, 1 polling unit. Total number of registered voter 35. Total number of PVC connected 35. Overvoting.
Overvoting. Thank you very much.
Then the other 2 in front of 10 BC Ward 034. We polling unit 034. One, total number of registered voters 617. The total number of PVC collected was not provided, and that one was as a result of snatching of ballot box and election materials for the two. That is the open space, which is polling unit 078. The total number of registered voters in that place was 71. The same incidence of snatching of ballot box.
Thank you very much. Thank you for those who may be interested. Ikeja, number of collected PVCs total is 299,909. 299,909. Thank you very much. Please, comments or questions for the collation officer? No questions, no comments. So please, Prof, can you submit the results while Mushin will please come forward. Mushin, we are ready for you, please.
Thank you, Prof.
Mushin. Okay. And after that, Mugere should get ready, please. Yes, Mushin, please introduce yourselves and present the results.
My name is Professor Abimbola Shoemimo from the Department of Pharmacology in the University of Lagos.
My name is Electoral.
I'm not sure they heard you.
Christopher, Indian electoral officer, local government.
Yes, please go ahead.
I hereby present the results of the collation at Moshi local government for the governorship election. Number of registered voters 394,463. Number of registered voters 394,463. Number of accredited voters 70028. Number of accredited voters 70028. For the parties, Party A 106. Party A 106. Party AA 25. Party AA 25. Party AAC 27. 27. Party ADC 312. 312. Party ADP 1.
Mr. Joe Ibekwe, I'm so surprised to see, results being collated where, there were several disenfranchisement and there were, voter inducement and a whole lot. But then we still see that, results are being collated. I mean, how does it sound?
You see, during the intro, I told you that particularly being having pains inside of me. Why is it so? Why do we dwell in dishonesty? Why do we in Nigeria sound very religious while we are very far away from God? We are very, very, very far away from the fear of God. Why should we continue to rejoice in what is wrong? Our children are coming. We're leaving them with stories of unrighteousness and deceitfulness. It's appalling. It is painful. It is pathetic. It's unacceptable. I tell you what, sometime in 1993, I was at Heathrow. I was going from Heathrow to transit to Gatwick. And when I got there, the screen was reading, "Beware, Nigerians are here. Beware, Nigerians are here." Christ Jesus. It touched me. It pained me. So, internationally, Nigerians are looked at as crooks, dishonest, that cannot be trusted. That was in 1993. Right now in 2003, the same manner is still repeating itself. By the time Goodluck Jonathan was leaving the office, he told Nigerians that his ambition is not worth any Nigerian's blood. And some of us felt, oh, we are coming to it. We are trying to get it right. All of a sudden, the 2023 election has taken us 25 years back. I witnessed a lot of things that happened yesterday. In a particular voting booth where I was, polling unit, some of these boys came, they had canes, they had different, physically,
we saw that yesterday.
I saw in my own place. And of course, a local government chairman was with them, with about 5 telephones in his hand, bragging. All of a sudden, these guys began to scream, "If you are not voting APC, go away. If you are not voting APC, go away. If you are," they said, "Water, water." There will be water, water. Then I don't know what it's all about. What is, And some persons began to, for their own safety, walk away.
That's why I said,
I cried inside of me.
Yeah, of course, some persons.
I wept for this country.
Some persons walked away from that
from that threat.
From the threat, you call it, right?
Sure.
We will get back to the Collation Center maybe much later, where the final results will be pronounced, and we will know who will be the next.
But let me tell you something. If you had pushed me away from where I should have exercised my franchise, from where I should have said this is who I want to lead me, and you, through some agents, has pushed me away, if eventually you win, what would you expect inside of me? From probably the 4 years you are going to be there, I will keep looking at you as a robber who stole my mandate. That's how it is.
Okay.
Yes. So how I wish we can get it right. How I wish we can decide to be truthful about this thing.
I think I would also want you to, in a way, rate the electoral process, generally speaking.
The process, I would score them 38%. Yes, I have been.
Why 38?
Why 38? The presidential election, there were lots of complaints. Before the election itself, there were people who were threatening some ethnic group as the umpire, as the referee in a match.
Okay.
You can see that kind of threats. You never called the security system to intervene, even when the security system was not even willing. You as the umpire should have. Now the process itself, when we were discussing over the radio, my colleague said that the rigging pattern has moved away from distributing funds to people individually. What they do now is they have kind of upgraded it to buying the people on top. And that is precisely what it is. And that is definitely what they told us, that they are going to upload the whole results as they are doing. And all of a sudden, you see pictures where lots of things are happening. You see where INEC, there is a picture I saw in Imo State where a lady was having already thumb-printed ballot papers. So what are we talking about? The process itself.
And so we're just coming to pour them inside the ballot box.
Yes. The process is so ugly, it's so dirty. Yes. It's so, I mean, it's...
But then, when we look at all of this, would you call it the failure of government? The failure of INEC? Or whose failure do we call this?
Chinua Achebe of blessed memory wrote a book, and the book is titled The Trouble with Nigeria. The trouble with Nigeria, according to his writing, is leadership.
Okay.
First, leadership. Second, leadership. Third, leadership is failure of leadership, failure of the system. I witnessed physically when they don't over Taiwan.
Okay.
Under Kuomintang.
Okay.
And Lee Dongwei came in and he said, no, we got to clean the system. We got to work out. We got to come with an idea and a system that works. When Lee Kuan Yew came to Singapore, Lee Kuan Yew said, no, we are a third world country, but now we got to move this country forward. Do you get it? And Lee Kuan Yew now said, went to universities within Singapore, picked the best of brains, sent them overseas for training. When they came back, they rebuilt Singapore. That was precisely what happened. Who is the leader that we could say has done? Okay, Yar'Adua came in. Yar'Adua, a gentleman, a good man too. He had ideas, he had vision for this country, but death took him away. Do you hear me? Obasanjo came. Obasanjo went out of the country, picked brains from the diaspora. That was when people like Okonjo-Iweala came in, Akinwumi, Frank Nweke Jr., even Charles Soludo and other stuff. He brought them together and we began to work out something. And it was we were almost moving away from what it used to be. But since this government of, what's the name, Buhari came in, oh my God, we have gone 35 years back. The worst elections I have witnessed is the present one, because I have never been physically attacked.
Let's talk about, let's dwell on the coalition a little. For some persons, what is being collated out there is just like someone's script. They're just acting a certain script, And for some, well, they would say that the election should be, they should make sure another election comes in place. I don't know if you're getting me.
Come again.
Now, for some,
yeah,
this is someone's script being acted out there.
Good.
And for some, they feel that we should go back to the polls. The election should be cancelled. That's the word. It should be cancelled outrightly. Now, in your own view, how would you look, what would you call this coalition being done? Even when there were disenfranchisement almost in several places, inducement in several places, it was like war in some places, but then we still have results from such places. So how would you look at this coalition going on right now?
Oh, let me tell you something. let me tell you something. Who appointed the man who is going to cancel the results? APC, headed by Buhari, right? The INEC chairman is appointed by the ruling government, by the existing government. Do you get that?
Okay.
And you are now telling him to go against the wish of his master. So anybody who is calling for cancellation is not getting it correct. Do you get it?
All right.
Yes, it's not. The person is not really, getting it, analyzing it properly. It's not possible. Because whoever is there is doing the bidding of his master. I am looking for something beyond that. I am looking for a constitutional review of the process or processes of appointing INEC chairman. The Nigerian Judicial Council should appoint INEC chairman. Do you hear me? Now, the House of Senate and the House of Representatives should now ratify it. And the president of the country can just ceremoniously, add his signature.
Okay.
But so long as the process of appointing the chairman of the INEC remains in the hand of the president, who will contest with other persons,
okay,
the party who will contest with other parties, you keep having what you're having.
Okay, before I get to open up the studio lines, which would want to hear from the people who want to hear from Nigerians, I want to say this. Maybe throw it as a question to you. I don't know how we got to where we are right now, where we now start using thugs during election. Look at everything that played out in all the parts of the country, all the places elections were held yesterday. We could visually see thugs playing out one role or the other. And that begs the question, where are we heading to? It's a new administration, of course. And people are asking several questions. Is this how we will go? I mean, where is this going to take us to?
Okay, I'll tell you something. There is an approximation that says things has got to get worse before it start getting better. Worse right now. So is for it to start getting better.
You think so?
Yes, we never knew that in this country youths can stand up one day and say, no, we don't want the SARS who had been committing a lot of evil against the system. And the youth stood and paid with their blood. I can let you know that one day, if this thing is not changed, there will be something greater than that kind of revolution. It was a revolution. Do you get it?
Yeah.
In 1789, I can let you know that the French Revolution was prompted by a little maiden.
Okay.
The wife of King Louis, the 18th, came to, when people were demonstrating, simple demonstration. They were demonstrating because of the price of bread. Her name is Antoniette. And she came and said, what's the cause of this? What's the cause of this demonstration? They told her, oh, the people are crying over the cost of bread. And she said, wow, bread? If they cannot buy bread, let them go buy cake. Do you hear me? So she doesn't really know what the people suffer. She doesn't know that cake is greater and higher than, because she lives on top of that skyscraper so much away from the people. I will let you know something. If care is not taken in this country, one day, and there will be one day, if something urgently is not done, the people will rise, and it will be very, very devastating.
All right. Let's get to the people. Let's get to hear, from the people. If you can hear us, well, time to hear your own voice. Time to get your own response. All right. Okay. 0700 903 903 903. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number. Okay, studio lines are open now. You can call in wherever you are. 0700 903 903. All right, yeah, that's the number. You can just call in right away, and let's hear your own opinion as regards all that played out yesterday. Now, Bigger.
Yes.
I still want to, ask you if the country, the way it is now, there is so much blood that flowed yesterday. Okay, I'm being told that Ola from Ejigbo is on the line. Ola, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Hello?
Yes, Ola, we can hear you. Good afternoon and welcome.
All right. I can't get the question.
Hello?
Good afternoon. You can hear me.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's have your opinion, please.
All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, I will be as quick and brief as possible. The expectations of many new voters in Nigeria is what is bringing too much is for many of us that have been following the election in Nigeria. I started voting in 2003.
Okay.
Regrettably saying this, but the fact remains it is the trend that we have been facing for long. Now, is anyone supporting it? The Togri, the this, the that, the everything. The capital answer is no. Okay, now having that back of your mind that okay, this is something we have been going through, and you have been following other aspects of election. Now, this election, such person will not rate it the way many are rating it, as if it is total failure. We are in this country that the normal expectation of votes from Kano, Kaduna, Katsina is almost 3 million, 4 million as usual. Kano, the highest at this last election, is around 2 million or thereabouts, which means the beavers work. We have stopped the era of somebody just sitting in somewhere and writing results. Once it is against what beavers record, everybody knows that polling booth is void. That is a plus to this election compared to what we have been bringing up to today. Now, the most heated aspect of the beavers is not even beavers, it is IREF, which is the porter. I will also blame the umpire, the INEC, for telling Nigerians what IREF it is not. IREF it is just like a back-end server. You can't go to INEC and tell them, give me results, give me the voting paper of 2003, 2007. They won't have it. But with IREF now, we can have it. What they should have told Nigerians is, okay, this IREF is like a back-end server. We might do this, which is uploading the results immediately. But if you don't go, it is like an X server that at any time you can go back and pick it up. Not telling Nigerians as if, okay, it is automatic. At the voting booth, we upload. If people don't even understand, if we are going to take that upload at the polling booth, you are even making it easier for politicians to manipulate. What politicians will just do is just to go to the polling unit level and do all those, I don't want to use upward on air, all those abracadabra, and force the person to upload the already manipulated results direct to the IREF. Are we now going, okay, if we are going to rely on that, are we going to say, okay, oh, that is an authentic vote? In the wisdom of the Constitution that gave us at least 4 levels of collations to checkmate every, is not stupid. It is just to cut many of all these things that can happen along the line. I'm not saying they score 100, but the way we are scoring them as if it's going to democratize more Nigerians, people will just go back to their shell and they will not even invest in voting again because we are condemning it in totality. Whereas we have many gains now prior to our previous elections. So I'm not supporting INEC here, but Nigerians need to understand where we're supposed to say, okay, this is a gain, this is a loss, this is a gain, this is a loss. Not that you just throw away the bathwater with the baby. That is what is common among Nigerians, and it's what is causing this voting apathy at this last election. Thank you. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for that one. You heard what the caller said.
I certainly heard him. And the whole idea of beavers and our reports, they are wonderful. They are beautiful.
Okay.
They are on themselves improvements on what it used to be. There's no doubt about that. But one thing that we fail to address or realize is the violence associated with the whole election. Now, you ask me, what do I suggest? Tell the violence.
Yes. Hold on, please. We have Ken. Ken is calling from Amuwo-Odofin. Good afternoon, Ken.
Yes, Prayer Estate. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ken.
Yeah. I called severally yesterday to report the situation in my area.
Okay.
Yes.
Talk to us now.
I thank you for the good job you're doing. But on a quick note, if a sister refuses or continue to resist truth, what do we expect at the end? If you push a person to the wall and you expect the person to remain there, I'm just concerned about how people are thinking that they're going to have their way. In my own area yesterday, what we did was that when we saw that some of these boys gathered, about 15 of them, they didn't come to vote. They sat at a distance watching. So we suspected that they were waiting after the counting of votes for them to come in and unleash mayhem. The estate organized and were able to get military men who came in their vehicle, about 7 of them. So when they came and displayed their power with their fully loaded guns, their mother and others, they disappeared. And were able to have our election and got our results. So people have to wake up. They say we should not bring dogs. The IG said, I'm embarrassed. Nobody asked this man, what did they do? Okay, he said that he was going to provide security. We saw what happened in Lagos. It's not social media matter. For Christ's sake, this man should be asked, what provision did he make? I saw the one who were interviewing, Chinese were interviewing, and was telling us that nothing happened. Are we blind to Lagos? Are we blind human beings? So, people should wake up and defend the democracy. I don't know what it's going to cost us, but the way it's going, I hope violence will not match violence very soon. You see those guys that they came, I don't know whether you saw the video, sir. The people that came out with their dogs. It was the dog that pursued the area boys who came to snatch the ballot box. The dog helped them to recover their mandate. If the dogs were not there, they would have had a freeway because they have bottles, they have knives. So how long shall this thing continue? So people are being pushed. Even threats were made severally about a certain part of the country in Lagos. What action did they take? When the governor went to give donatus to donate 100 million, I told them let's watch out what will come out of it. It's not issue of giving them 100 million. It's issue of giving them protection that they needed. If you work very well, people will vote for you. You don't need to intimidate people to vote for you. I don't hate anybody. But let us get men who can do this job for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, if you voted yesterday, we would also want you to call in and let us know how it played out in your area yesterday. If you watched, if you voted yesterday, please call in and let us know how it played out in your area. The number to call is still 0700 903 903 903. 0700 903 903 903. Mr. Biga.
Yes.
Anyone I discovered, from all that happened yesterday, anyone who is associated with Gbadebo Road's Vival is considered an Igbo man. is considered Igbo.
It's very funny.
Well, we have someone calling from Ejigbo. Welcome. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Well done, guys.
Yeah.
I want to say this.
Can you speak up, please?
Hello?
Please speak up.
You've not told us his name.
Yeah, I say I want to pray for those people who said what happened yesterday is okay or nothing happened. If what happened yesterday is acceptable to anyone, may that person continue to experience such a thing in his life, even after his life, the following generation. Because what happened yesterday was a complete pure briganding,
Okay.
stealing, and illiteracy on the side of INEC and the security. How I wish that this was made between the people and the army. We know that what we are doing is between us and the army, not the police. Because it was only the army people that worked in some places yesterday. There was total breakdown of law. Policemen were standing, seeing these people taking over the polling booth. It was an eyesore. I have never witnessed such a thing in Nigeria since 1979. You cannot tell anybody. There's no need to start explaining anything. It's there for everybody to see. No journalist that can come out to convince anybody. Nobody can come out to tell anybody what happened yesterday. It was bad for everybody to have to see. Please, my brother, you are doing a nice work. When you see it, say, according to TB Joshua, the most important thing in life is love. If you have love, then the next person is as important as we. Not ethnicity that I saw yesterday. People now telling other people that they shouldn't go to anywhere to vote. My God, this country has gone beyond repair. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. But just like I said not quite long, love, that thing called love is missing amongst the people. Now, some persons think it's the Yorubas against those they consider Igbo in Lagos. But for me, I feel it's Yorubas against Yorubas, but they don't know that they are against themselves. How? Gbadebo Road Survival.
It's a Lagosian.
It's a Lagosian and a
Yoruba man.
Good. Sonwolu
is a
Lagosian.
It's a Yoruba man.
And a Yoruba man. The other guy, Jandor of PDP, is a Lagosian.
It's a Yoruba man.
And a Yoruba man. So where does
Igbo come
in?
I tell you what. You see, the politicians, they would always look for a loophole to discredit their opponent. I read where they said Gbadebo Vivo is not a Yoruba man. I laughed over it because I think the family have lawyers, even in Supreme Court.
Okay.
Yes, before now. He's coming from a family of lawyers and from the island. And when you now say he's not a Yoruba man, he's an Igbo man, and they gave him the name Amechi or whatever. I laughed over all those unnecessary, very cheap, low-thinking lies.
Beautiful, beautiful. I think I should also bring that in. You know, Amechi said a whole lot yesterday, you know, as regards what is playing out. He said a whole lot about INEC.
Rotimi Amechi, yes.
Rotimi Amechi,
Sure,
INEC
sure.
boards,
Sure.
you know, some persons being, you know,
instrumental to the appointment of.
Maybe we should go back to
yes,
that clip, that video. Yeah, let's I mean, listen to what Amechi said, and let's analyze that.
I'm not the president.
Advice, I said.
What advice? I've spoken to everybody concerned on this issue before the election. Spoken completely. There are those of us who oppose the appointment of Mahmoud. The person who nominated him for appointment is a member of Tinubu's camp. So what are you expecting? Success? Here in Rivers State, Mahmoud worked under Wike as Executive Secretary of Third Fund. So what you're having in Rivers is that APC, SDP and others are contesting election not against PDP, against INEC, against police.
So are you saying that the situation is hopeless now?
Completely hopeless. Are you hopeful? Be honest, as a president, are you hopeful?
Now, Mr. Ibekwe, I want to ask you, is it criminal, okay, for a politician to have a hand in the election, all right, or in the appointment of the INEC boss? Do you consider that criminal?
I am not a lawyer, but if you ask me, is it right? I will be able to answer that. But if you're asking me, is it criminal? I am not a lawyer.
However you take
yes.
it. Is it right? Is it criminal? Is it supposed to be?
It is not right that you cannot be a judge in your own case. That is precisely what it is. You are contesting this election, and you are now appointing who conducts the election. So, what gives me, if you appoint me, the field, the environment for honesty and unbiased judgment?
So it means, can we trace this?
So it is absolutely wrong.
So can we trace this to what is happening even in Osun State currently?
Good. Give a background of that Osun case. What exactly are you asking about? What's happening in Osun?
The Osun, the governorship election.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where INEC had already said that Adeleke won. All right?
Good.
But later on, you know, the other man went to court. And we can see what's playing out. And like, hey, we have to check all that played out during the election. And, you know, they began to see, you know, some loopholes, some areas. And, you know, the result was reviewed. And
you see, I've told us, and I repeat it, we cannot get it right until we change the process of appointment of the umpire.
Okay, we have Ms. Skill from Egbeda calling in right now. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, my brother. How are you?
Welcome. Good afternoon.
Like I said, my name is Skill, calling from Egbeda.
Okay.
You see, the issue of Nigerian politics is like the traditional African drum. They call it go-go. One side to you and the other side to the other person. What happened in Lagos is like the proverbial sons of Aila Mawura. And that is the mindset of majority of the Yorubas here. That a stranger struggling with the land, with the owners of the land. That is the mindset of everybody that speaks the real Yoruba and that belongs to it. And I will tell you, history is repeating itself. Do you know that Nnamdi Azikiwe was almost carrying the seat of the premier of Western region? Before the Yoruba said, no, you cannot win out here, and also have Michael Opara in the east. And that is the same mindset we choose to vote. And it does not mean that we don't have the likes of Adelabu in NCMC at that time. So for the matter that Yoruba in a party, or Yoruba is the candidate, does not mean that people should not see the coloration of the party. If a party is a regional party and is not voting across a regional line, even if you put somebody who has the Yoruba ancestral region, it doesn't matter to you. People that don't have a place other than the Yoruba land. And that is the implication of Lagos. And that was what happened yesterday in Lagos. I didn't go to Lagos. I have a serious interest in Lagos to the extent that we cannot just afford to have people who have the majority of backing of people outside Lagos or whole Lagos. And that is the truth because they cannot allow that to happen in their land. It's good in Nigeria, but it's important that we know the limit. Dubai belongs to few people. People develop Dubai, but those people who develop Dubai are not struggling the authority of Dubai with them. Why if somebody is struggling the authority of Lagos to negotiate? That is something that we need to know, and we need to put it in our mindset. That this place belongs to the people that own this. Struggling with them means as if they are saying does not belong to them again. I voted in Ibadan. There's no violence in Ibadan. That's my feedback.
All right, thank you so much. Again, I wanted to ask you, doesn't it call for concern when you hear a Wike say that the election was largely peaceful?
Who is Wike? What are his antecedents?
The governor of Cross River State.
Who indeed is Wike? It's not the Cross River State governor, it's the River State.
The Rivers, rather.
What
Rivers.
are his antecedents? Wike is such a selfish-minded, governor who is rumored to take a lot of, drinks and other stuff. Do you get it? How do you say the elections were, are greatly peaceful when the life of 20 persons and still counting was lost? If his son was killed yesterday, would he have come to say it is largely peaceful? If his brother was killed yesterday, would he have come to say it is largely peaceful? Any man who actually says the yesterday was largely peaceful is actually not telling the world the truth. Do you understand me? When I started this program, I told you if it were not on the television, we would have kept silent for some time to really honor the people who died. Hey, I tell you something. We need to start empowering National Orientation Agency.
All right, please hold on.
Yes.
We have Onyekachi calling from Lagos. Good afternoon, Onyekachi.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah,
Good to have you join us.
I love EOP. I always listen to all the programs in this station.
Yeah.
Please, sir, there's something you said that I would like to repeat. You said that they are fighting themselves indirectly. They don't know. Because all the protesters that are Yorubas, now they are turning it to be a tribal war, saying that Igbo is Igbo or Igbos are taking over their land. Please, I would like you to refer that statement. Because there's somebody that I want the people to listen and understand this analogy. Please, I'm begging my fellow Yorubas and Nigerians to stop tribalizing, to say all these things. Because we are all Nigerians. Nobody stopped a Yoruba man to go to Anambra to contest. In a sense, you have been there for years. People know you. They know what you can do. In a sense, people can trust you. They have that trust in you to lead them. You can govern anywhere. As far as this country is concerned. Don't stop all this tribal war, tribal ethnic barriers. Please, I want you to just let our people, the Yorubas, to know that all these things that they are doing is not right at all. Nobody stopped anybody from Yoruba land to go to Anambra to buy land. If you have money to buy land, then nobody will say no, that they will sell land to you because you are Yoruba or because you are Hausa. Go to Kano, people will buy land, they build houses. Go to London, go outside the country. The same thing applies to Yorubas, but even in England, one of the leading posts there, See, in a sense, you can maintain the trust of people. There's no problem you being the governor or whatever. People are hunger for a leader. So you given the opportunity. Everybody should be given the opportunity to lead. If you are in your land and you are not doing well, and you know that somebody else can do this thing well, let that person do it, and let everybody have a happy environment. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I was talking about the issue of Igbo and Yorubas in Lagos. And it begs the question, is this election an ethnic election, or politicians are taking the advantage to ethnicize it?
I am telling you, and I am very sure of what I'm saying because I properly researched it. No Igbo man contested for governorship of Lagos State. It is between the Yorubas and the Yorubas. What happened was because some persons who had been in office felt threatened that probably they were not doing well. But I want to tell you something before I go on. Remember what Jakonde told us. Jakonde said, if you have ruled the state for 4 years and you are a contestant and you are jittery and you are campaigning with, which it is the interpretation is that you have not done well. That was what Latif Jakonde told us, and I believe in that. If the governor of Lagos State believed strongly that he had done well, the introduction or the giving names to his own brother, a Yoruba man, Vivo, as an Igbo man, wouldn't have come in. And I let you know something. This ethnic profiling in Nigeria is going to lead us to something worse than the Civil War. Omo Igbo, Omo Yoruba, Omo Hausa, Onye Igbo, Onye Hausa, Onye... It is going to lead us to some... I was trying to tell you that the government that should come into power should try to fund the National Orientation Agency. Because it's like, it's not existing again. They need to let us know we are one Nigeria. They need to let us know that we don't need to be profiling each other. Hey, if you cut my body right now, what comes out is blood.
Of course, yes.
If I cut your own body, what comes out is blood. If you come here in darkness, all of us will become the same. If I got pains, I will feel pains. If you got pains, you will feel pains.
Sure.
So what actually is that difference? It is just because the politicians wants to, leverage on one thing or the other to gain vote.
All right. We have a caller from Belgium. Good afternoon to you from Nigeria.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Collation Valentin.
Okay.
What happened in Lagos yesterday? It's a shameful thing. I watched it live. When I want to call your studio, but they are busy, I have to check INEC website. I have to check where INEC website and write their number out. And I call them. I give them many areas in Lagos where the problem is. There was one area in after counting the votes of the house, they want to start the government. People now come because they see that Labour is leading. And I saw where they are sending people away. If you don't want to vote for everything, go away, go away. This is nonsense. You are putting our passport in a low level. It's affecting our passport if they don't know. And it's affecting we, that we are not at home. Because no trust. No trust. Anybody that said yesterday election in Lagos is free and fair, that person is asking. Because the whole world knows.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling from Belgium. But please, we encourage you to do like and follow all of our social media platforms. And of course, always share. Thank you so very much. I will still take, let's see if we can take a few more calls still. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call to be part of this conversation. Like I said, if you voted yesterday, maybe you should put a call across, whether you're in Lagos or outside Lagos. I would love you to put a call across, and let's hear, from you what actually played out or what happened in your area yesterday. All right. My guest is Mr. Biga Ibekwe, and of course, I was saying something. Okay, I was saying something earlier. Let's take this call. We have a caller from Isheri Oshun. Beautiful afternoon to you. Welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yes, I'm calling.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Go ahead, please. We can hear you.
All right. I've been watching your program. I've been listening to your program. I just want to really appreciate you people for good work that you are doing. Right now, I just want to tell you what happened in my area yesterday. In fact, it's very, very unfortunate that our people are still behaving the way they are doing these days. In my area, very close to the police station, Isheri police station, in that place where we went to vote. In fact, if you see how people were beaten yesterday and destroy a lot of things there yesterday, in fact, chasing people away, if you are not a member of the APC and you know you are not going to vote for APC, leave the place. If you know really that you are an Igbo man, leave the place. In fact, yesterday people were chasing away, they were beating and, with bottles and the other thing. And the place is very close to the police station, opposite the police station, and police are there watching. So I don't know really what we are fighting for. And most of these boys is the people that we eating together, hearing together. But when he comes in terms of this voting issue, people are turning everything upside down. So I don't know. I want to believe that the way things is going, it is even better for them to appointing people. Maybe you want to rule, let's appoint you to go and rule. Because if we look at it, in my state, from Abia State where I came from, a Yoruba man vowed for State House of Assembly. There, in Abia State, you can make a founding. But these days, I don't know what is happening. So it is only God will help us.
Okay, now, Judy, I want to tell you something.
Thank you. Thank you so much for calling.
Judy, I want to tell you something. If I go to vote, like I did yesterday, and these street chains and all disruptions were coming to say, if you are an able man, go away. I went to my primary school here in Lagos, at African One, in Agausa area of Ajegule of Lagos State.
Okay.
I went to secondary school here in Lagos, Trinity Secondary School in Olodi Apapa. Do you understand? I came here in 13th of July, 1976.
To Lagos?
To Lagos. I went to primary school here in Lagos. And some boys who were not born then will now come to say, oh, you are an Igbo man. You cannot vote. You cannot decide who leads the state that I have been for almost 4 to 5 decades. What do you think? What would you think? So one thing I'm saying, the National Assembly, if we want to get it, should quickly make a law allowing that when we are holding national elections, at least 2 armed policemen and 1 armed army man should be at every polling station until we get it right. So long as it is still this way, there must be change. There needs to be change. And the system should start working quickly to create a system where you can be in your house and you vote, as it is done overseas.
Okay.
Yes. I strongly recommend this.
Chukunonso is joining us this afternoon. Hello, Chukunonso. Good afternoon to you. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, it was a drop call. It bothers me when every election season we find out that we're so
more divided.
We're so divided.
We're so divided. Why is it so? Because of the leadership. Because of the leaders we have.
Come on, whenever there is a...
Somebody is telling me that the people who have the capacity to go contest elections are the people who are not decent, who have one way or the other made money. I said, no, it's not that. It's definitely not that. It absolutely is that the system we run, the constitutions we run, have not created a check on all these things. If there is a check, it will be able to create enabling environment for people to vote. Do you hear me? It was getting better during Jonathan. I keep saying that.
We have a caller from Oshodi.
Okay.
Let's take this call. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Welcome.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I said, Nicola, coming from Oshodi.
All right.
Okay. What I witnessed yesterday was at Urile Northern Primary School, where I escorted my wife to go and vote because at the presidential election she was sick, so she didn't vote. So that they escorted her to go and vote. So when we went there, that was the same story. They were attacking Igbo people that vote for APC. So because I was standing there, they was calling one Igbo guy that was, the guy refused that he must vote for his own party. At the end, they struggling with the guy that he let him vote for APC. When he went to support my complaint for Labour Party, then they were, because that guy is guys that used to do body building. So when they look at the way the guy, they cannot fight him, they cannot beat him. Then they started causing him, that, and all sorts of things. So after him, that was my wife to vote now. And I was standing when my wife now wants to vote. Somebody followed him to the place with complaint and begin to pay her complaint for APC. And my wife said, no, you can't tell me that to vote. I come from my house to vote. You are not the one to dictate where we vote for you. The guy told you, if you don't want to vote, go away. So my wife had to bring the voting sheet, throw it to the table of the INEC officers again. Then they begin to beg her. The INEC officers begin to beg her. Come, madam, come and vote, come and vote. Then my wife, I said my wife, go and complain. She picked it back again and went there. Then they are now forcing her to vote for APC. She looked at me and said, why is it? I said, why are you people telling her to vote? It became a very big argument. I said, okay, I told my wife, vote for all these parties that we are not, nobody is voting. Vote for them instead of that people. So she decided to vote for other parties, all these small parties that don't have candidates that we know. Then immediately she noticed it's like they put fire, fuel inside fire. All of them begin to curse her. Begin to, then that was when I called one Alhaji. I know him very, very well. I called him, I said, look at you are shouting on my wife. You don't have right to shout on a woman that comes from my womb to food. So the man said that I should not young again. My wife, come out. That is the way they want it to come out. Then that was how we left that place. Then when I went to my own polling center at Dawoodi Street,
Hello? Oh, I think, well, it's all good. It's fine. Mr. Bigger, yes. Do you foresee trouble brewing in some parts of the country?
Let me tell you what.
This result.
Go and research what caused the Rwandan war between the Tutsis and the Hutus. It was extreme profiling, tribal profiling, which is what is presently playing out in Nigeria. Do you hear me? When you now say, this man is my problem, if it is not checked quickly,
okay.
If it is not checked quickly, there will be another war. I've said this. I'm surprised that the leadership of APC and this country never bothered to really call some persons to order when they were
let me hold your thought a little. Yes. We have Egege from Agege. Good to have you join us this afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is
Go ahead, please.
You see, I must say that I'm disappointed at prayer as a whole. Sometimes I ask myself, why am I born in this country? The way we think, the way most of us reason, it baffles me. Now, somebody coming on air saying that the governorship candidate for Labour Party is an outsider, and that people are debating in Lagos State. Just imagine that. In Lagos, this man in the Labour Party is Lagosian. The people in Lagos, they support this man, not just the Igbos, all around Nigeria. And somebody coming to say that he's not from Lagos State, and the Igbos are in Lagos State. Oh, it's bitter. It's bitter. But you know, to cut the long story short, the problem backing up this issue of election in Nigeria is that political office that is too juicy. The salary and the benefit for political offices is too juicy, it's too hard. It's too large. That is the reason why they are doing all these things. If it's not based on meager money, then the people that are interested will be people that have interest for politics. That is what it will be. Thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you and God bless you too. Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. Now, I was saying something. I said, don't you see trouble brewing across the country? Because some persons would not want to take this result. You know, they wouldn't want to take it at all. Don't you see trouble brewing?
Yes, I see directly. To answer you directly, Jude, I see great trouble coming if this tendency of ethnic profiling is not on the board, not checked. Do you understand me? You see, why the trouble got to, come is because when you deny me my right of deciding who leads me, you've removed from me the right and the power to give you the responsibility of lording over me.
All right, hold on, please. We'll continue from there.
Good.
We have Mr. Obafemi. He is calling from Mushin. Beautiful afternoon to you. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
welcome.
I appreciate that elder man talking there. Yes, I said my name is Bafemi.
Go ahead, please.
You're welcome, Mr. Bafemi.
Yes, sir. Well done.
Thank you
I
very
believe
much.
Nigeria is having a greater so if we can handle it well. It is quite unfortunate for what happened here. What I witnessed yesterday unit is quite unfortunate. The belief I have in Nigeria is now that it's due to what people are trying to say. They are giving us fake news, especially the government of. They are giving us fake news, and they are giving the children on police in secret. They are giving them that motive about the government. Please, the person that just called now said that the money that is voted in political office holder is somehow guilty. I don't know how 10 house work will help Nigerians work on that. So you give the money. If the money is people that have the interest of Nigeria at heart, is the one running for that, how could it be said that a chancellor, any money man more than a professor? When the money they are seeing there, it's what makes them to deliver all these safety. How do they keep coming out to telling us, the government of that matter, is telling the whole world that a contestant, a candidate of a particular party is a foreigner. Haven't we have our people contesting abroad? Haven't we have them contesting in UK, US? So far, the Constitution gives the provision. When you are in a state for 10 years, you are bound to be part of them there. You can naturalize yourself instead of the Constitution binds both of us together. So I hear you for the work that you are doing. God will uphold the nation. And I believe that God also will uphold Nigeria. And the good testimony we are expecting is us. Either they like it or not. Thank you.
I appreciate your call. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, you were saying something.
Yes, I was saying
yeah.
that if you kind of go take a study, a research on what caused the Rwandan war, you will discover that it was ethnic profiling of this nature. When you kind of be dividing, making the walls wider, wider, wider. I remember what Babangida said when he was in the office one time. He said, let us think more of those things that unites us rather than those things that are dividing us.
Okay.
The present APC government is emphasizing so much on those things that divide us, instead of using mechanisms and systems to empower, enlarge, increase those things that unite us. If we continue walking on this path, you can be sure something horrible is on the way.
We have someone waiting. He is actually calling from Ikotun. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm AJ. I'm calling from Ikotun.
Okay, welcome, AJ.
I am grossly disappointed in the level of brains we have in Nigeria here. We are so sentimental about faithless nationalism. We are all one family. So how come somebody, misprojecting that somebody is not from a particular tribe? I'm talking, specifically for Badibo, Rodvevo.
Rodvevo, yes.
Love can develop from anywhere. The father is a typical Lagosan, Olawale being a lawyer. So is it wrong for me, for instance, I'm from Oyo State here, and get, hooked to a woman from Igbo land? Who dictates where love comes from? Are we really sane in this country? I am grossly disappointed. We have, PhD holders, and they are talking this way. I am disappointed, honestly speaking. Why should Nigeria behave this way in this century? Upon all the investments we claim we have, whether they like it or not, truth will prevail. If I had my way to meet road people, he should just be patient. That AJ says he should be patient. Truth will prevail. Years back, they told, Galileo Galilei that the world, was flat. But he proved them wrong, that the world can never be flat but spherical. But today, we can see. So, growth Bible should just be patient.
Thank you.
I don't know. I don't know what to say again. History will vindicate growth Bible. And those that claim he's a foreigner will pay dearly. And the thuggery that they are backing on, the hooliganism they are backing on, will fail them. That's all I need to say. May God bless Nigeria.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Let's go on a break right now. Let's join INEC Collation Center in Lagos State just right now. Let's go there.
AA 36 36 Party AAC 55 55 Party ADC 258 258 Party ADB 272 272 Party ABC 36792 36792 Party APM 40 40 Party APP 808 Party BP 40 40 Party LP 24948 24948 Party NNPP 7373 Party NRM 1616 Party PDP 2515 2515 Party SDP 13 Party YPP 18 Party CLP 99 Total valid votes 65217 65217 Rejected votes 1658 1658 Total votes cast 66875 66875 I so present, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Prof. Cancellations?
Yes. Additionally, as I'm sure everybody knows, we had great incidences in Oshodi, sort of local government. I'm aware of at least one mortality. We had a PO with a fractured leg, and we had instances of overvoting and ballot box snatching, burning, and all of that. And so we had the following cancellations. In Ward 6, Mafolupu, we had 7 cancellations, affecting with 202 in the ward. We had 2,497, 2497 persons who collected PVC. In Ward 3, 3 Isolo, there were 3 cancellations in 3 polling units affecting 1,1335 collected PVCs. 1,335 collected PVCs. In Okiafa, Ijibo, that's Ward 11, we had 15 cancellations, and that involved 5,000.
All right, welcome back. Like I said, we will get to find out the aftermath of what's going on. All right, we'll find out the winner. After all, we'll be waiting. But then, let me find out your. Let me fill your pulse as regards, like I mentioned earlier, what you feel, the state government should do, or what the federal government can do to put an end to thuggery, during our general elections.
Jude, you remember before the presidential election, the Army Public Relations Officer was telling Nigerians that if you don't want to die, don't become a thug during elections. That the Army is ready to send any person who wants to quickly go to the grave.
Okay.
To the grave.
Okay.
That was what we believed, and that was what Nigerians thought. But they didn't match their word with action. Do you understand? They never matched their word with action. Talk is cheap. So if you ask me precisely what would I want to be the solution, it might really sound too tough. But what I think should be done presently, if there is an election, the army should be stationed at the polling booths.
Okay.
Armed. The police should be stationed at the polling booths. Armed. No.
Armed?
Armed. Armed. Why should they be armed? Because the thugs who are coming to carry the ballot boxes, who are coming to intimidate people, are aware that the policemen who are there are not armed. So, they are just there to instill fears. Now, the instrument of fear, which is the gun, is not there. They might not really be at the polling, but they should stay. Probably some meters should be created away from there. Do you hear me? They stay some meters away. Do you get it?
Yeah.
To checkmate these thugs. If you don't do that, the next election we are going to hold will be worse than what you saw yesterday.
Thank you so much, Biga Ibekwe. To all of our viewers and listeners, we want to say thank you so very much. It's time to go. My name is Jude. It can be Jude, and this is VOP TV. We'll join the Collation Center again, and let's just watch how everything unfolds. We hope it goes well, without talks getting to invade, the Collation Center. Join us again. I'm out of here. Good afternoon.
AAC 2626.
Prof, please, can you slow it down a little bit? Thank you.
Can I start again?
Yes, please start again. Thank you.
Party A 2020. AA 3333. AAC 2626. ADC 334. AGP 118. AH BP 2525, LP 15096, 15096.
Please, watch it.
NNPP 7070, NRM 1515, PDP 3130, 3130, SDP 1919, YPP 1111, ZLP 6262. Total valid votes 55785, 55785. Rejected votes 608, 608. Total votes cast 56393, 56393.
Thank you, Prof. Any cancellations, please?
Yes, sir. There were 4. 3 in Ola Aguru and the 1 in Abude Uta. The 1 in Ola Aguru, the first one was in Oluwadare Street in front of House 123. The second is on Church Street in front of House number 12. And third is Oluwadare Street, House 4 and 6.
And the reasons?
They were disruptions and emergencies. Declared emergencies and disruptions.
Can you please explain the type of emergency? Prof is a professor of medicine. Please help us define the type of emergencies.
Well, not anything greater, but there were disruptions that led to the process to be discontinued, but they were not fatal.
Please, Prof, still assist us because the world is watching, and INEC has their clearly defined terminologies. Emergency is not part of what INEC has proposed as reasons for cancellations. If you have overvoting, let us know. If there are disruptions, let us know. If there are hijacking of ballot boxes, let us know.
Okay, the ballot boxes were broken, it was important.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Prof. This fits perfectly into what INEC has put forward for as reasons for cancellations. So we take them as that, and we appreciate the fact that Prof is from the College of Medicine, so they are always seeing emergencies. Do we have questions and comments? Questions and comments for the collation officer and the electoral officers, please. No questions, no comments. Prof, please step forward and present the results without any emergency. While Ward of it can come forward. Ward of the local government.
You already know everything.
And after that, we await the arrival of a local government being the only outstanding I'm wonderful. Please introduce yourselves and present. Can we have it quiet, please? Silence, please. I hope there's no emergency. Please, let's have it silent. Thank you. Please present. Can you use the microphone, please?
Thank you very much, ma'am. I am Professor Israel Abiala from the Department of Mathematics, Faculty of Science, First College. I am Taiwo Waid Adisa, Electoral Award of Local Government. Being the position officer for the states, the gubernatorial election at so I wish to state as follows. The number of registered voters, we have 3, 1, 2, 1, 5. 3, 1, 2, 1, 5. The number of accredited voters, 5, 5, 4, 4, 2. 5, 5, 4, 4, 2. Party A, 1, 4. Party A, 1, 4. Party AA, 3, 4. Party AA, 3, 4. AAC, Party AAC, 1, 0. Party AAC, 1, 0. Party ADC, 1, 5, 6. Party ADC, 1, 5, 6. Party APP, 6, 3. Party APP, 6, 3. Party APC, 1, 7, 5, 7, 6. Party APC, 1, 7, 5, 7, 6. Party APM, 2, 0. Party APM, 2, 0. Party APP, 0, 6. Party APP, 0, 6. Party BP, 3, 9. Party BP, 3, 9. Party LP, 3, 4, 8, 6, 0. Party LP, 3, 4, 8, 6, 0. Party NNPP, 8, 2. Party NNPP, 8, 2. Party NRM, 0, 7. Party NRM, 0, 7. Party PDP, 1, 8, 0, 9. PDP, 1, 8, 0, 9. Party SDP, 1, 1. Party SDP, 1, 1. Party 1, YPP 10. Party ZLP 66. Party ZLP 66. Total valid votes 54763. Total valid votes 54763. Rejected votes 573. Rejected votes 573. Votes cast 55336. Total votes cast 55336. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, Prof. Any cancellations, please?
Yes, ma'am. We do respect, ma'am. We have some cancellations. We have from a total of 30 polling units and registered voters. Seats are lower 140, and BVC collected those registered in that unit and those units, okay? Then BVC collected 13,363. We have 17 polling units at Ward of it, that is Ward 5. Then 9 at Satellite, Ward 7. Then 2 at Festac 1. Then 2 at Igegu, that is Ward 6. All these cancellations, we even thank God because so as a result of disruption, okay, disruption of election process and which resulted in thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Prof. I'm just looking at the equation. Disruption of election equal to overvoting. I'm not sure that equation is balanced one. But if you say there is disruption, and then you also notice that there is overvoting, we take them because INEC allows us to record those ones as cause of cancellations. Thank you very much. Comments and questions, please. Questions, comments for Amu Ward of it. No questions, no comments. Please present your results. Please step forward and hand over your results. At the moment, we have taken reports from 19 local government areas. We have one outstanding Etiosa local government area where I think elections will just be about being completed, or maybe it has been concluded. And we will expect that the results will come in after it has been sorted and collated. But in the meantime, let me please, can we have some quiet? In the meantime, let me go again over the number of collected PVCs, because we didn't do for all the 19 local governments. In aggregate, we have 295,661. 295,661. In Ajeromi, Ifelodun, we have 386,181. 386,181. In Alimosho, we have 772,743. In Amuwo Odofin, we have 274,759. 274,759. In Apapa, we have 151,054. 151,054. Badagry, we have 202,190. 202,190. Epe, 139,000. 215. 139-215. Etiosa 380-072. 380-072. Ibejuleki 124-149. 124-149. Ifako Ijaye 321-182. 321-182. Ikeja 299-909. 299-909. Ikorodu 349-107. 349-107. Kosofe 429-263. 429-263. Lagos Island 148-647. 148-647. Lagos Mainland 215-200. 215-200. Mushin 364-192. 364-192. Ojo 273-899. 273-899. Oshodi Isolo 442-954. 442-954. Shomolu 287-267. Surulere 357-326. Thank you. The
BGC.
Okay, the BGC election
It's about to be.
Okay, it's about to be concluded. We have to wait the outcome because before making a declaration, and we adjourn please till 5 p.m. We adjourn till 5 p.m. You have something to say? Yes, Madam NRM. Thank you, ma'am. Please give her the microphone. Please, let's have some quiet, please.
Thank you, ma'am. My name is Temilola Akade, the State Chairman of National Rescue Movement.
Please, let's have it quiet.
Standing on the existing protocol. Yesterday, I discovered something on the field. You know, the polling units are given to us. It was given by the Highness of the National, if I'm not mistaken. But I discovered that some political party print just like that, fake cards.
Mention the parties.
The Labour Party and the PDP. And I questioned them because I was trying to snap the card, but I discovered that the Labour Party guy, the guy was so aggressive, and to avoid emergencies, I had to leave. But you can get that information by the polling agent that signs the result. I think you will get the information from them, sir.
Thank you very much, madam. I know that we got a letter from Labour Party that they are going to add certain marks to their look, and we told them that they cannot use anything different from what the national headquarters issued. Right? Thank for the observation, but if you had been informed that time, we would have been able to allow the police to help us get them arrested. Thank you very much. Also, we are also aware that during the course of the past week, the police arrested somebody in Lagos too that was printing. I think the case is still being investigated by the police. Thank you.
Okay. So we adjourn till 5 p.m. please. Thank you very much. I'll see you then.
Akusha.
Akusha.
Please provide at the conference room upstairs.
All right. We have been watching the state collation of results in Lagos, where about 18 local governments have been announced thus far, but has been adjourned till 5 p.m. where there will be continuation of the announcement of the results. But developments coming out of Victoria Garden City, where we had a rescheduled election because of the disruptions that happened yesterday. We hear that voters are asking for an extension of the time before voting in VGC. But we have our reporter, Richard Ilesomi, to bring us up to speed with developments with regards to the protest we are hearing is happening around VGC at this time. Richard, quickly tell us more that we need to know. What are the voters saying?
17. It seems to be a chaotic situation where it was because whether they should allow some voters who are not already in to vote after the close of poll as it of course because of this notification, these announcements.
Unfortunately, we could not really hear Richard Ilesomi, but we can see a number of voters and security personnel present there at the VGC trying to cast the voters trying to cast their ballot, and security personnel watching to ensure that there is no breakdown of law and order. But earlier on, the message we got from our reporter was that there were persons.
Are you concerned about whether or not your vote will count? You can make it count. You can be a citizen observer. Ensure that you follow the process and make your vote count. These are the steps to follow. Take a picture of yourself at the polling unit. Take a picture of the final result at the polling unit. Upload using the link on your screen. Be a citizen observer. This message was brought to you in partnership with VOP TV. Are you concerned about whether or not your vote will count? You can make it count. You can be a citizen observer. Ensure that you follow the process and make your vote count. These are the steps to follow. Take a picture of yourself at the polling unit. Take a picture of the final result at the polling unit. Upload using the link on your screen. Be a citizen observer. This message was brought to you in partnership with VOP TV. Are you concerned about whether or not your vote will count? You can make it count. You can be a citizen observer. Ensure that you follow the process and make your vote count. These are the steps to follow. Take a picture of yourself at the polling unit. Take a picture of the final result at the polling unit. Upload using the link on your screen. Be a citizen observer. This message was brought to you in partnership with VOP TV.
Credible, transparent, and inclusive elections are one of the hallmarks of democracy. That's why the United Nations provides electoral assistance to countries that request it. Although historically, the United Nations has organized, supervised, and observed national elections directly, in today's world, that type of support has become exceedingly rare. The overwhelming majority of electoral assistance provided by the UN these days is aimed at building public confidence in electoral processes and strengthening the capacity of member states to carry out their own credible, inclusive, and peaceful polls. Since its establishment in 1992, the United Nations Electoral Assistance Division has coordinated the provision of United Nations electoral assistance to over 100 countries, large and small, emerging from conflict or stable democracies. EAD is part of the United Nations Department of Political and Peacebuilding Affairs. All requests for assistance are initially reviewed by the Under-Secretary General for Political and Peace-Building Affairs, who acts as a system-wide focal point for United Nations electoral assistance to member states.
Providing electoral support to member states is an important part of the work of the United Nations. The assistance is often designed to complement our efforts in support of peaceful transitions, democratic development, the rule of law, human rights, and gender equality. While the UN can assist, the responsibility for organizing genuine elections rests with member states. Well-managed elections can help prevent conflict and contribute to sustaining peace.
United Nations electoral assistance is tailored to the needs and context of the country requesting it.
Avant que l'Organisation des Nations Unies n'apporte une assistance électorale quelconque à un État membre, il faut que deux conditions soient remplies au préalable. La première condition, c'est que cette assistance doit reposer entièrement soit sur un mandat du Conseil de sécurité ou de l'Assemblée générale, soit sur une demande officielle émanant de l'État membre.
Secondly, an assessment of the needs as well as the overall environment in which the election is to take place will be conducted under the authority of the focal point by the Electoral Assistance Division in coordination with other relevant UN entities. The result of such needs assessments is a report submitted to the focal point containing recommendations for the precise parameters of the eventual UN assistance to the member state.
Si le point focal approuve les recommandations de l'évaluation, les projets et programmes d'assistance électorale qui s'en suivront et qui seront mis en œuvre par les entités compétentes des Nations Unies devront strictement respecter les paramètres définis approuvés par le point focal.
The decision of the focal point is also transmitted back to the member state.
In accordance with the principles that guide all United Nations work, electoral assistance is carried out in an objective, impartial, neutral, cost-effective, and sustainable manner with due respect to national sovereignty and national ownership. The United Nations encourages inclusive elections that involve the participation of women and other underrepresented groups, such as people with disabilities and youth. When required, during times of electoral crises, EAD can provide support to the Secretary General and UN envoys and to political and peacekeeping missions. Far and away, the most common type of United Nations electoral assistance to its member states comes in the form of technical assistance.
Technical support from the United Nations is structured according to the needs of the member state requesting assistance. This includes support in developing or improving electoral laws, processes, and institutions, and can focus on a single election or cover the longer term. The assistance focuses primarily on the election administration bodies, but can also include assistance to other electoral stakeholders and institutions. Our role is not to judge the legitimacy of elections in our member states. Rather, it's to support our member states to conduct genuine and periodic elections that reflect the will of the people.
EAD maintains and manages the UN's single roster of electoral experts. These experts are qualified to provide specialized technical assistance in a variety of areas and can be called upon to provide this support on behalf of the UN in a timely manner. Different UN entities can be involved in electoral assistance, each working according to what they can bring to the process. Part of EAD's role within the UN is also to develop UN internal electoral policies and to ensure consistency and coherence in UN-provided electoral assistance. In collaboration with these UN entities, EAD develops partnerships with governmental and non-governmental organizations and academic institutions. These partnerships foster sharing of resources and knowledge and reinforce the capacity for member states and regional organizations in the area of elections. All United Nations electoral assistance takes into consideration the unique circumstances on the ground in any given country, with the goal of providing sustainable solutions that member states can carry with them for future elections. Of course, for any democracy to work, it requires the participation of the population. Credible, transparent, and inclusive elections are one of the hallmarks of democracy. That's why the United Nations provides electoral assistance to countries that request it. Although historically, the United Nations has organized, supervised, and observed national elections directly, in today's world, that type of support has become exceedingly rare. The overwhelming majority of electoral assistance provided by the UN these days is aimed at building public confidence in electoral processes and strengthening the capacity of member states to carry out their own credible, inclusive, and peaceful polls. Since its establishment in 1992, the United Nations Electoral Assistance Division has coordinated the provision of United Nations electoral assistance to over 100 countries, large and small, emerging from conflict or stable democracies. EAD is part of the United Nations Department of Political and Peacebuilding Affairs. All requests for assistance are initially reviewed by the Under-Secretary General for Political and Peacebuilding Affairs, who acts as a system-wide focal point for United Nations electoral assistance to member states.
Providing electoral support to member states is an important part of the work of the United Nations. The assistance is often designed to complement our efforts in support of peaceful transitions, democratic development, the rule of law, human rights, and gender equality. While the UN can assist, the responsibility for organizing genuine elections rests with member states. Well-managed elections can help prevent conflict and contribute to sustaining peace.
United Nations electoral assistance is tailored to the needs and context of the country requesting it.
Avant que l'Organisation des Nations Unies n'apporte une assistance électorale quelconque à un État membre, il faut que deux conditions soient remplies au préalable. La première condition, c'est que cette assistance doit reposer entièrement soit sur un mandat du Conseil de sécurité ou de l'Assemblée générale, soit sur une demande officielle émanant de l'État membre.
Secondly, an assessment of the needs as well as the overall environment in which the election is to take place will be conducted under the authority of the focal point by the Electoral Assistance Division in coordination with other relevant UN entities. The result of such needs assessments is a report submitted to the focal point containing recommendations for the precise parameters of the eventual UN assistance to the member state.
Si le point focal approuve les recommandations de l'évaluation, les projets et programmes d'assistance électorale qui s'en suivront et qui seront mis en œuvre par les entités compétentes des Nations Unies devront strictement respecter les paramètres définis approuvés par le point focal.
The decision of the focal point is also transmitted back to the member state.
In accordance with the principles that guide all United Nations work, electoral assistance is carried out in an objective, impartial, neutral, cost-effective, and sustainable manner with due respect to national sovereignty and national ownership. The United Nations encourages inclusive elections that involve the participation of women and other underrepresented groups, such as people with disabilities and youth. When required, during times of electoral crises, EAD can provide support to the Secretary General and UN envoys and to political and peacekeeping missions. Far and away, the most common type of United Nations electoral assistance to its member states comes in the form of technical assistance.
Technical support from the United Nations is structured according to the needs of the member state requesting assistance. This includes support in developing or improving electoral laws, processes, and institutions, and can focus on a single election or cover the longer term. The assistance focuses primarily on the election administration bodies, but can also include assistance to other electoral stakeholders and institutions. Our role is not to judge the legitimacy of elections in our member states. Rather, it's to support our member states to conduct genuine and periodic elections that reflect the will of the people.
EAD maintains and manages the UN's single roster of electoral experts. These experts are qualified to provide specialized technical assistance in a variety of areas and can be called upon to provide this support on behalf of the UN in a timely manner. Different UN entities can be involved in electoral assistance, each working according to what they can bring to the process. Part of EAD's role within the UN is also to develop UN internal electoral policies and to ensure consistency and coherence in UN-provided electoral assistance. In collaboration with these UN entities, EAD develops partnerships with governmental and non-governmental organizations and academic institutions. These partnerships foster sharing of resources and knowledge and reinforce the capacity for member states and regional organizations in the area of elections. All United Nations electoral assistance takes into consideration the unique circumstances on the ground in any given country, with the goal of providing sustainable solutions that member states can carry with them for future elections. Of course, for any democracy to work, it requires the participation of the population.
A new day has finally come for citizens with disabilities in Nigeria. You can now participate in the electoral processes without any worry whatsoever. The new Electoral Act of 2022 has made robust provisions to ensure persons with disabilities are not left out of the electoral process. The Disability Act and the Electoral Act has mandated INEC to provide special assistance for citizens with disabilities at the polling booth. As a citizen with a disability, you are entitled to non-discrimination, priority voting, braille ballots for the blind, magnifying glasses for albinos, election day instructions to support the deaf, among other provisions. So, when you arrive at your polling unit on election day, all you need to do is present yourself to the polling officer in charge and you will be given the required support. It is your right by law. Now, nothing can stop you from being part of the electoral process. You are a citizen, and with your voter's card, you are one of the owners of Nigeria. Go out and make your voice heard as we recruit those that will serve us on election day. A new day has finally come for citizens with disabilities in Nigeria. You can now participate in the electoral processes without any worry whatsoever. The new Electoral Act of 2022 has made robust provisions to ensure persons with disabilities are not left out of the electoral process. The Disability Act and the Electoral Act has mandated INEC to provide special assistance for citizens with disabilities at the polling booth. As a citizen with a disability, you are entitled to non-discrimination, priority voting, braille ballots for the blind, magnifying glasses for albinos, election day instructions to support the deaf, among other provisions. So, when you arrive at your polling unit on election day, all you need to do is present yourself to the polling officer in charge and you will be given the required support. It is your right by law. Now, nothing can stop you from being part of the electoral process. You are a citizen, and with your voter's card, you are one of the owners of Nigeria.